because we're still, when that goes red, then we'll be live, and I'm just going to say something here real quick, and then we'll go. Any second now. That'll turn from yellow to red any second. And welcome here, folks. We are live in Orange City once again for the second night of the row. Unity Christian hosting Kingsley Pearson, the Panthers, up here in Orange City. So we have, obviously, you see here the Knights out there taking their infield. So they are going to do that first. Then we'll have Kingsley do their infield. And then we will get the top of the first inning started. Again, this is Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast. I'm Caleb Claycamp. This is Unity Christian versus Kingsley Pearson River Valley Varsity Softball. We'll be right back after a short commercial break with your lineups coming up next.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action. You can't replace the peace of mind that comes with knowing your animal is in good hands. Central Veterinary Clinic has been serving Sioux Center and the surrounding area for over 60 years. With a staff of 11 veterinarians, you can be sure you're getting the right care when you need it. Whether it's your companion animal or a production animal operation, Central Veterinary is committed to staying up to date on the most current medical advances and knowledge to provide your animal with the best care. See what the professionals at Central Veterinary have to offer you at centralveterinaryclinic.com.
AgriVision Equipment and ExactEmerge planter technology is here to help you maximize your yield and efficiency, along with a proven 8 bushel per acre yield advantage because of the pinpoint accuracy of seed depth and placement. You can cover 50 acres per hour without compromising your stand. We know the risk of planting outside the optimal planting window, so don't let the weather control your bottom line. When you partner with AgriVision Equipment, you get access to the best service and technology support in the area. And visit any one of our 15 locations today to learn more about our large selection of new and used planters. AgriVision Equipment, focused on your future. AgriVision Equipment and ExactEmerge planter technology is here to help you maximize your...
AgriVision Equipment has you covered with a wide selection of John Deere tractors in the area. Our experts can help match you with the right equipment at the right price. Utilize one of our convenient pre-built packages or build and customize your own with our JD Buy online site. Need financing? No problem. Apply online in 5 minutes or less. Our team is ready to find the package for you. Don't settle for less. Shop in-store or online at agrivisionequipment.com.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
You can't replace the peace of mind that comes with knowing your animal is in good hands. Central Veterinary Clinic has been serving Sioux Center and the surrounding area for over 60 years. With a staff of 11 veterinarians, you can be sure you're getting the right care when you need it. Whether it's your companion animal or a production animal operation, Central Veterinary is committed to staying up to date on the most current medical advances and knowledge to provide your animal with the best care. See what the professionals at Central Veterinary have to offer you at centralveterinaryclinic.com.
KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions again presents Unity Christian versus Kingsley Pearson River Valley Varsity Baseball. And Unity has concluded with their taking of the infield, as you see Kingsley now out there doing their infield. So what we're going to do now is give you the lineups, and we're going to first start with the visiting Kingsley Pearson River Valley Panthers. They are head coached by Taylor Duskett. They come into this matchup 12-10 overall. They finished second in the Western Valley Conference. And leading off for the Panthers at shortstop, wearing the number 10 jersey, Easton Nissen. And then batting second, the pitcher tonight, wearing the number 11 jersey, Jackson Nissen. And now the third baseman, wearing number 5, Cook, is going to be third. And then batting fourth at first base, wearing the number 2 jersey, is going to be Howe. Jamison Sistrunk's going to be batting fifth and playing in right field, wearing the number 22 jersey. Wright is in center tonight and wearing number 1. Wyatt Husinga is going to be in left field tonight, wearing the number 24 jersey. Kurtz at second base tonight, wearing 23. And Wyatt Clausen is going to be behind the dish tonight, wearing the number 4 jersey. And now we're going to give you your lineup for your home Unity Christian Knights. They come into this game 17-8, head coached by Skylar Wheeler. And leading off and playing shortstop tonight, wearing number 3, Braden Bosma. And then pitching tonight, wearing the number 5 jersey, it's Grader Van Essen. And now batting third and playing third base tonight, wearing the number 6 jersey, it's Dylan Bosma. And now Jonah DeYoung is going to be batting fourth, playing left field, wearing 23 tonight. Austin Hall is going to be at second base, wearing 29 and batting fifth. Kyan Emmelkamp is going to be DHing tonight for Harskamp at first base. Alex Wieringa batting seventh, playing in right field. Ethan Van Ginkel, going to be playing in center tonight. And then Bogard is going to be behind the dish for the Knights. Again, head coach by Skylar Wheeler, 17-8 coming into this one. We are going to take just a short commercial break, and then we will be right back here with the top of the first inning. Fuller Digital Solutions, Unity Christian versus Kingsley Pearson Varsity Baseball.
Unity Christian is proud to have these businesses as partners, helping to ensure the success of our students now and into the future. Since 1998, Ground Effects in Sioux Center has been Northwest Iowa's premier landscaping and garden center, providing a full variety of trees, shrubs, perennials, and annuals. Visit scgroundeffects.com and use their plant finder tool to help you find the perfect plant for your home. Ground Effects also has a full staff of experts and designers to turn your landscaping dreams into a reality. Come see what Ground Effects in Sioux Center has to offer.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Switch to Kasasa at Iowa State Bank.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Casasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Switch to Casasa at Iowa State Bank.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
The heavy equipment program at NCC is the only heavy equipment program in the state of Iowa that actually teaches kids how to run large industrial equipment and get them out on the job site. We'd really like you to come take a visit. It'd be nice to meet you.
Our students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field, our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
Notaboom Electric and Refrigeration has always operated under strong values aimed at exceeding client needs. The relationship with their clients begins on the first day of contact and only ends once you are fully satisfied with the work. When you hire Notaboom Electric, you can count on them for the results you want and need. They offer a number of services, for residential and commercial facilities to schools and churches. Discover the advantage of working with Notaboom Electric and Refrigeration in Orange City today. Wishing good luck to the Knights.
Since 1961, Notaboom Oil has proudly served Orange City and the surrounding area with a conveniently located full-service station. Notaboom Oil doesn't stop there. The Notaboom Oil mechanics use their 100 years of combined experience to help maintain and service your vehicle. Oil changes, exhaust work, brakes, wheels and tires, and more. Notaboom Oil has you covered. Be sure to stop by the Royal Car Wash and keep your dirt, grime, and salt off your vehicle with the 2 automatic and 4 wand bays. Stop in today at Notaboom Oil and experience 4 generations of personal service.
Orange City Area Health Systems team of physical therapists and sports medicine physicians offer a broader range of evaluation and treatment for injuries. Our doctors have expert training in musculoskeletal ultrasound, which helps diagnose the cause of the problem, allowing them to provide more precise treatments. Often a combination of medical treatment and therapy is used to produce the optimal outcome. Get back to feeling and performing your best faster with the sports medicine team at Orange City Area Health System.
Only Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way, actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid. Only Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way, actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid.
AgriVision Equipment and ExactEmerge planter technology is here to help you maximize your yield and efficiency, along with a proven 8 bushel per acre yield advantage because of the pinpoint accuracy of seed depth and placement. You can cover 50 acres per hour without compromising your stand. We know the risk of planting outside the optimal planting window, so don't let the weather control your bottom line. When you partner with AgriVision Equipment, you get access to the best service and technology support in the area. And visit any one of our 15 locations today to learn more about our large selection of new and used planters. AgriVision Equipment, focused on your future.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
You can't replace the peace of mind that comes with knowing your animal is in good hands. Central Veterinary Clinic has been serving Sioux Center and the surrounding area for over 60 years. With a staff of 11 veterinarians, you can be sure you're getting the right care when you need it. Whether it's your companion animal or a production animal operation, Central Veterinary is committed to staying up to date on the most current medical advances and knowledge to provide your animal with the best care. See what the professionals at Central Veterinary have to offer you at centralveterinaryclinic.com.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
You can't replace the peace of mind that comes with knowing your animal is in good hands. Central Veterinary Clinic has been serving Sioux Center and the surrounding area for over 60 years. With a staff of 11 veterinarians, you can be sure you're getting the right care when you need it. Whether it's your companion animal or a production animal operation, Central Veterinary is committed to staying up to date on the most current medical advances and knowledge to provide your animal with the best care. See what the professionals at Central Veterinary have to offer you at centralveterinaryclinic.com.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
to Orange City as we are just about ready to get the top of the first inning underway. Lineups have been read, the national anthem has been played, and we are ready to get some non-conference baseball underway here in Orange City on the turf. A little bit less hot than yesterday, but still it is starting to feel like summer here. So leading off for the Panthers here in the top of the first, it's going to be Easton Nissen, and then followed by Nissen Nissen, and then Cook. So 1, 2, 3 for the Panthers. Again, on the bump tonight for the Knights is going to be Greater Van Essen.
Number 10, Easton Nissen.
And again, Van Essen going to be on the bump tonight. And I'm sure head coach Skylar Thompson going to want him to throw some strikes. Excuse me, Skylar Wheeler. First pitch is going to be called strike one on the inside part of the plate to Nissen. This count's now 0-1. And Nissen has the speed on the leadoff hitter for the Panthers. 0-1 pitch is going to be a grounder softly to second and out at first. So one down here after the 4-3 put out as Easton Nissen is retired. Now up to bat the pitcher tonight for the Panthers, Jackson Nissen.
Number 11, Jackson Nissen.
The pitch from Van Essen to start off the at-bat is a swing and a miss, strike number one. So now an 0-1 count with one down, nobody on base, as Nissen going to try to get things going here for the Panthers. The 0-1 pitch from Van Essen, just on the outside, so that's going to be a ball, counts 1-1. Now the 1-1 delivery from Van Essen, and it's a breaking ball in there, strike two, and counts now 1-2 as Van Essen now gotten ahead of Jackson Nissen. And Van Essen, I'm sure, going for his first strikeout on this pitch. Swing and a miss, he gets it. And that's going to be a swinging strikeout. First one of the day for Van Essen, and second out of the top of the first inning. So far, through the first two batters, Kingsley goes down in order. Now Cook, the third baseman, up to bat for the Panthers. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, so the count is now 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch. And that's a nice breaking ball there. It was on the outside part of the plate and garnered a swing and miss there from Cook. So now down 0-2. Van Essen going to try to get the Knights out of this inning early, and that ball is just low and in the dirt, so counts now 1-2 with two down. Now the 1-2 with two down from Van Essen, and that's swung on and lined into left field. That's going to be a nice little single with two down for Cook. And just like that, the first hit of the game belongs to Cook, the third baseman. Now Landon Howe going to be up to bat. He's playing first tonight wearing the number 2 jersey. Now with two down and a runner at first base, the lefty Van Essen, obviously very effective with a runner on first, being a lefty. Swing and a miss for the first pitch from Van Essen to Howe, so counts now 0-1 with two down and a runner on first base. The 0-1 swung and missed. Now 0-2. 0-2 is the count. Two down, runner at first. Payoff pitch for Van Essen. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3. So as it stands, it's no runs on one hit, no errors from the Knights, and one runner left on base for the Panthers. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the bottom of the first inning. Again, Unity Christian versus Kingsley Pearson, varsity baseball. Ks so far. Folks, welcome back here to Orange City, and after top of the first inning, it was no runs on one hit from the Panthers, no errors from the Knights, and one Panther left stranded at first base. So the score is still 0-0, and now Unity Christian going to get their chance here up to bat. Leading off for the Knights, it's going to be the shortstop, Braden Bosma, then the pitcher, Greater Van Essen, and then Dylan Bosma, the third baseman. So 1, 2, 3, Bosma, Van Essen, Bosma. Going to try to get things started here for the Knights in the bottom of the first after throwing up a nice 0. Van Essen did there. And pitcher for Kingsley Pearson is going to be Jackson Nissen. So Nissen also going to face his first couple of batters here in the bottom of the first inning.
Leading off for the Knights, third baseman, number 3, Braden Bosma.
Bosma had a good night last night for the Knights, and I'm sure he's looking to do the same thing tonight. First pitch from Nissen, and right away Bosma is going to get a ground ball single right up and past the shortstop. And just like that, Braden Bosma, one pitch, one hit. And now a runner on first base with nobody down. Up next, Greater Van Essen, the pitcher, wearing the number 5 jersey tonight.
Braden Van Essen.
And first pitch is a called strike 1. So the count's now 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss from Graydon Van Essen. So the count's now 0-2. The 0-2 swung on and foul tipped. Count's going to remain 0-2. And Bosma is going to remain at first base. He has the wheels to take second. So we'll see if he wants to try that. If that's something that the Knights want to do, we'll have to see. Graydon Van Essen, 0-2 count, trying to stay alive. Swung on and a nice little hit for Van Essen as that goes into left field. So 2 singles in a row for the Knights to start things off. Very effective so far for Unity Christian.
Shortstop, number 6, Dylan Bosma.
Now up to bat for the Knights, shortstop, number 6, Dylan Bosma. And first pitch squared to bunt. Puts down a nice bunt to third base. We'll see if they get him. And they do. Nice little put out there. 5-3 for the first out of this inning. But Dylan Bosma there doing his job and advancing the runners to second and third.
Up for the ninth, left fielder, number 23, Jonah DeYoung.
And now with only one out, Jonah DeYoung up to bat. He's playing left field wearing the number 23 jersey tonight with a couple runners in scoring position, Braden Bosma and Graydon Van Essen. One out do the Panthers have here in the bottom of the first. The pitch from Nissen, and it's swung on, and it's a little blooper. But the left fielder catches it. Runner tags from third base. There's going to be a throw and a play at the plate. Throws a bit offline, and a run comes in to score on the sacrifice fly from DeYoung.
Fly for number 23, Jonah DeYoung. Up for the Knights, number 29.
So it's now a 1-0 ball game in favor of Unity. Also advancing Graydon Van Essen to third base. First pitch with two down, runner at third base. It's going to be a grounder to second. Fielded nicely, thrown on to first. And that's going to be the third out of the inning. So it's one run scored on two hits, no errors, one runner left on base. And we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the top of the second inning as it's going to be Sistrunk, Kevin Wright, and Wyatt Husinga up to bat next.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account.
Uh-huh.
Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Switch to Kasasa at Iowa State Bank.
And welcome back here, folks, to Orange City, as 1-0 is the current score in favor of Unity Christian. Now we're going to begin the top of the second inning. It's Jamison Sistrunk, then Kevin Wright, then Wyatt Husinga. So Sistrunk wearing 22 today. He's playing in right field. And the Panthers did get one hit on Graydon Van Essen there in the top of the first, but no runs to go along with it. The first pitch is going to be inside, ball number 1. Now a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch just inside. Now 2-0 is the count. Now the 2-0 pitch. And that's on the outside part of the plate, called strike one, as no swing from Sistrunk. Counts now 2-1 with nobody out, nobody on here in the top of the second inning. Now the 2-1 pitch. High and outside, now 3-1. As Sistrunk in control of this at-bat to lead off the top of the second inning for the Panthers. Now the 3-1 pitch from Van Essen outside. Ball 4, take your base. As Sistrunk is going to start this inning with a leadoff walk for the Panthers. Now up to bat, Kevin Wright. He's playing in center field today, wearing the number 1 jersey. So it looks like he's got some speed. And now first pitch to right is going to be just high. Counts 1-0 now with a runner on first base. Nobody gone. And that's going to be a high pop-up on the infield. And in comes the third baseman in Braden Bosma to make that play for the first out of this inning. So a pop-up to the third baseman. Now one down, and a runner on first base, Wyatt Husinga up to bat. He's the left fielder. And tries to put down a bunt, but unable to do so. It's going to be a called strike. Counts 0-1 now to Husinga. And runners off to second base. Throw down. And not in time, as that's going to be a nice little stolen base there for Jamison Sistrunk. And counts now 1-1 to the left fielder, Husinga. Now the 1-1 pitch, Van Essen. Swung on, and that's going to be popped up to the center fielder in the right center gap. Runner tags from second base on his way to third. The throw is safe. Not in time. As Sistrunk going to get to third base, as Husinga is going to fly out to the center fielder for the second out of this inning. So now Colin Kurtz, the second baseman wearing 23, is going to be up to bat for the first time in this game with a runner on third base and two away. And obviously Graydon Van Essen going to try his best to hold that runner at third and leave it stranded for the Panthers. First pitch from Van Essen going to be a called strike one on the outside part of the plate to Kurtz. No swing offered. Counts now 0-1. Breaking ball, swing and a miss there from Kurtz. Counts now 0-2. The 0-2 from Van Essen. And it's going to hit the batter. And so Kurtz is going to go to first base after being hit by a pitch. Now runners at first and third with two away. Up to bat the 9-hole hitter, Wyatt Clausen.
Number 4, Wyatt Clausen.
And he's catching tonight wearing the number 4 jersey. He is in the 9-hole spot, so it's his first at-bat tonight. First pitch from Van Essen in there, strike one, as Clausen holds back the swing, and it's going to be a called strike one. Oh, 1 pitch, just outside. It's going to be a ball one now. Counts 1-1 with two away, runners at the corners. So a good opportunity here for the 9-hole hitter Clausen to maybe do a little work here and pass the baton to the leadoff hitter, and in doing so, maybe can even score a run to tie this thing up for the Panthers. On the other side of things, obviously Van Essen, and a pick to third, and the runner went from first to second on the stolen base, catcher through to third, and runner's going to be safe. Sistrunk at third. So now second and third are where the runners are with two down. And again, Clausen up to bat, counts 1-2. So Van Essen looking to stall a few Panthers on the bases here. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and just, I felt like got out of Van Essen's hand a little early there, so counts now 2-2. But again, folks, Van Essen doing a really good job of getting ahead of hitters early, and that's what you have to do if you're a pitcher. And then you can afford to kind of make a few misses like that. So now the 2-2 pitch, trying to retire the side just high. And home plate umpire Mark Zomi says just a bit high on that one, and now a full count for Clausen. Payoff pitch for Van Essen. Swung on, and to shortstop. Throw over to first, and out of this inning. It's a nice 6-3 put out for the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors from the Knights, and 2 Panthers left on base for Kingsley. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back here for the bottom of the second inning. Again, Fuller Digital Solutions production of Unity Christian versus Kingsley Pearson River Valley Varsity Baseball.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help, and helping those people actually
Expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help, and helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
Only Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way, actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid.
And now welcome back, folks. We are now in the bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Unity Christian Knights, Kyan Emmelkamp. He's the DH tonight for Braden Harskamp at first base. So it's going to be Emmelkamp, then Austin Wieringa, then Ethan Van Ginkel, 6, 7, 8 to start things off here in the bottom of the second for the Unity Christian Knights. As Kyan Emmelkamp steps in the batter's box on the right-handed side, ready to receive the first pitch now from Nissen. Jackson Nishin just inside. That's going to be a ball. 1-0 is the count to Emmelkamp to start things off. Now the 1-0 pitch from Nissen. Swung on, fouled, out of play. Counts now 1-1 to Emmelkamp. Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Counts now 1-2 to Kyan Emmelkamp. And Nissen looking to start things off here with retiring the first batter he sees here in the bottom of the second inning. We'll see who is going to win this one, Nissen or Emmelkamp. 1-2 pitch just outside as that breaking ball drifted a little bit on Nissen, I think. So counts now 2-2. But again, folks, we said it when we're talking a little bit about Graydon Van Essen as well. If you get ahead of batters, you can afford to maybe make a breaking ball, take a few more risks, and you have a few balls to spend if you want. And just like that, a 2-2 pitch is going to be a strike 3 swinging to Emmelkamp. That's the first strikeout of the game for Nissen. And first out of this bottom of the second inning.
Right fielder, number 4, Austin Wieringa.
Now to bat for the Knights, the right fielder, Austin Wieringa. Wieringa up to bat with one down, nobody on base. First pitch swung on and grounded to the second baseman, and he stumbles it, and so it's going to be the first error of the game for the Panthers, committed by the second baseman. And Austin Wieringa going to get on base anyway, anyhow, so E4 for the Panthers, and Wieringa now stands on first base with one down. Now Ethan Van Ginkel, the center fielder, batting in the 8th spot today for the Knights with one down and a runner on first. And a pickoff from Nissen as Wieringa dives back into the bag safe. Now the first pitch of the AB. And it's a bunt that was pulled back. Just missing the zone there. Ball number 1. Great eye by Van Ginkel. Count is 1-0 with one down to Van Ginkel at the plate. Runner at first base. And a 1-0 delivery from Nissen. Bunt, and it pops up foul, but then gets down foul, so kind of no harm, no foul there. 1-1 now the count. Now the 1-1 delivery to Van Ginkel. And he's going to bend out of the way of that one, as that was a ball on the inner part of the plate there. Counts 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch, runner on the move, and pops up the bunt. So it's going to be a nice double play there for the Panthers. And a tough break for Unity Christian. So Van Ginkel pops up to the first baseman. And Van Wieringa attempted to steal on the play. Is going to be called out at first base for the third out of this inning. So no runs, no hits, one error by the Panthers. Nobody left on base as Kingsley still takes it 1-2-3 in this inning. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the top of the third.
Orange City Area Health Systems team of physical therapists and sports medicine physicians offer a broader range of evaluation and treatment for injuries. Our doctors have expert training in musculoskeletal ultrasound, which helps diagnose the cause of the problem, allowing them to provide more precise treatments. Often a combination of medical treatment and therapy is used to produce the optimal outcome. Get back to feeling and performing your best faster with the sports medicine team at Orange City Area Health System.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Switch to Kasasa at Iowa State Bank.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here to Orange City, and now we are going to begin the top of the third inning, and it's the top of the order leading off, Easton Nissen. So Nissen, and Cook, 1-2-3. First pitch to Easton is going to be outside for a ball number 1, counts 1-0 now. As Van Essen's been having a great day on the mound so far. That pitch is going to be just low. Counts now 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch just outside. Ball now 3-0 is the count. And we'll see here, unlikely that we'll see a swing here from Nissen. And 3-0 pitch. And just low, it's going to be a 4-pitch walk to lead off the inning, as Nissen's going to start out on first base for the Panthers. And Van Essen's going to try to regroup here.
The pitcher, number 11, Jackson.
Now Jackson Nissen up to bat. He's the pitcher tonight, wearing an 11 jersey. And a pickoff from the lefty, but not in time, as Nissen back into first base safely. Runner on the move and bumbled by the catcher, so he's on his way, but no, now he stops. Was going to try to take third as well, but I think it was a smart move there by Nissen to just stay at second. So it's a stolen base for Easton Nissen, and he now sits at second base with nobody down here in the top of the third. And a 1-0 count to Jackson Nissen at the plate. As Nissen squares the bunt, pulls back in time, so now it's going to be a 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch swung on and chopped foul. Counts now 2-1 to Nissen. Now the 2-1 pitch, and Bond gets it down right in front of the plate. Pitcher throws on to first, and safe off the bag. And then on the throw, it's going to be Easton Nissen advancing to third. So it's a nice little bunt single there for Jackson Nissen, as it's going to be the second hit of the game for Kingsley. And now runners at first and third with nobody out. Up to bat, the 3-hole hitter, third baseman Cook. And now courtesy runner, number 27, coming in there to run for Jackson Nissen, the pitcher.
Courtesy runner, number 27, Sam Geschek.
First pitch to Cook. It's a breaking ball on the outside. Ball number 1. Now the 1-0 pitch from Van Essen, and that is a ball in the dirt. So runner from first is going to advance to second on the pass ball. Now runners at second and third with nobody down, and count is 2-0 to Cook. Big opportunity here for the Panthers. (2-0) on its way now from Van Essen. The pitch. Cook is going to foul that one to the backstop. Counts 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And fired to third base. Nissen jumped over it. And just past the outstretched glove, foul of Bosma, the third baseman. So the count's now 2-2 now to Cook. Nobody gone. Runners at second and third, down by 1 run. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and that's going to be into the gap, but will it fall? No, it's going to be caught by the center fielder deep enough to tag, and it's going to be a sacrifice fly RBI for Cook, and it's going to tie things up 1-1 as Easton Nissen going to come around to score. So now one down, Landon Howe, the first baseman, going to be up to bat with a runner in scoring position. And a tie game now. First pitch from Van Essen. And that's going to be a called strike one. No swing from Howe. Oh, 1 pitch. And just missed it at third base was Bosma, but he stays with it. And just short of the out there. That was a firing hit from Howe. And that was going to be a single. And unfortunate there. Bosma almost had it. Looks like it was in his glove and then just out. And still yet almost had him there at first base. So still a good play there by Bosma. But as it stands, runners at first and third now with one down. And another hit for Kingsley Pearson. Now up to bat, Jamison Sistrunk. He's currently 0 for 0 with a walk in the second inning. That pitch called strike one on the outside part of the plate. Counts 0-1 now. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball there from Van Essen. Counts now 0-2. Van Essen now, the pitch. Swung on, and that's going to be a nice hit. It's going to score one. As fantastic there by Jamison Sistrunk with the RBI single. As the pinch runner for Nissen's going to come around to score, number 27. And now runners at first and second. That's the third hit of this inning. Fourth hit of the game for Kingsley Pearson. And now a 2-1 lead. First pitch, just high. Counts 1-0. Kevin Wright up to bat now. He's playing center field wearing the number 1 jersey. And he is currently 0 for 1 with a pop-up to the third baseman. 1-0 pitch, one down. Swing and popped up high and out of play. Counts now 1-1 to Kevin Wright. Now the 1-1 pitch from Van Essen, breaking ball just high. 2-1 now the count. One down. Runners at first and second. That pitch high and outside counts now 3-1 for Kevin Wright. As the 3-1 pitch now from Van Essen, swung on, fouled down the third base line. Counts now full at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's going to be a walk there. And now bases are juiced for Wyatt Husinga. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to the center fielder. And now a mound visit from head coach Skylar Wheeler. So we're going to take a short commercial break while Coach Wheeler talks to his pitcher, and we'll be right back.
Our students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field, our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
And welcome back here, folks, as see head coach Skylar Wheeler there walking off the field now as he had a quick conversation with his pitcher, Graydon Van Essen, on the bump, as he's now working from the windup with the bases loaded, only one down for Wyatt Husinger up to bat. First pitch, and that's going to be a fastball low and inside for a ball. Now the 1-0 pitch coming from Van Essen, and it's a fastball outside part of the plate, ball number 2. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, and that's going to be deep to center field, over the center fielder's head. And multiple runs going to score, at least 2. And Deuce gets sending the third. It's going to be a throw to third base. And 3 runs score. It's a basic clearing double for Wyatt Husinger. Could not have executed that more perfectly. That was a rope into the left center gap. Center fielder really had no chance for that one. And going to clear the bases. Now 5-1 is the score. All 5 runs coming in this inning for the Panthers. First pitch now to Colin Kurtz, the second baseman, is a called strike 1. As Kurtz now at the plate with still 1 down and a runner at second. Pickoff move and safe at second base. The 0-1 swung on and chopped foul. Counts now 0-2. We'll see here Van Essen needing an out here. And the 0-2 is going to be a foul ball. So count's going to remain 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Van Essen trying to get his second out of this inning. Just high and outside. Counts now 1-2. A fantastic inning so far for the Panthers. And I'm sure Coach Duskett would like to get this runner in from second base as well if they can. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball outside part of the plate. Now 2-2 is the count with 1 away. The 2-2 pitch, and just high and outside, says home plate umpire Mark Zolme. So it's going to be now a full count for Colin Kurtz. He works the count full after starting down 0-2. Three-two pitch, Van Essen outside, gets away from the catcher, and so it's going to be a walk. And then Husinger going to be at third base after the wild pitch there. And now runners at first and third with 1 out. And now Wyatt Clausen going to be up to bat. He'll be the 9th batter of this inning. Kurtz leads off of first base. And he's on his way to second. No swing, but a called strike 1. Pump fake from the catcher to third, so Kurtz into second easily with a stolen base. And the count's 0-1 now to Clausen. And going to steal home here. And safe in there as Husinga steals home for the Panthers. Count is now 1-1. As the score is now 6-1. The 1-1 pitch is low in the dirt, but a nice sliding block there by the catcher. Gonna save the run from advancing from second to third. Now a 2-1 count to the 9-hole hitter, Wyatt Clausen. Two-one pitch. Swung on, foul tipped back to the dugout. So now 2-2. Still only one down here for the Knights. The 2-2 swung on, and that's going to be hit to left field and to DeYoung. And DeYoung, a running catch, retreating to the fence on the run, makes the catch. And it's going to be a fly out for Clausen for the second out of this inning. Now back to the top of the order with Easton Nissen. His third time up to bat this game, second time this inning. He is currently 1 for 1 with a walk and also a ground out to second base, stolen base, and he also came around to score. And now a grounder to second base, fielded cleanly, tossed over to first, and that'll do it. So 10 batters are going to get ABs for that inning for Kingsley Pearson. So 5 runs scored on 4 hits, no errors, 1 Panther left on base. The score is now 6-1 in favor of the Panthers. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the bottom of the third inning.
Since 1961, Notaboom Oil has proudly served Orange City and the surrounding area with a conveniently located full-service station. Notaboom Oil doesn't stop there. The Notaboom Oil mechanics use their 100 years of combined experience to help maintain and service your vehicle. Oil changes, exhaust work, brakes, wheels and tires, and more. Notaboom Oil has you covered. Be sure to stop by the Royal Car Wash and keep your dirt, grime, and salt off your vehicle with the 2 automatic and 4 wand bays. Stop in today at Notaboom Oil and experience 4 generations of personal service. Since 1961, Notaboom Oil has proudly served Orange City and the surrounding area with a conveniently located full-service station. Notaboom Oil doesn't stop there. The Notaboom Oil mechanics use their 100 years of combined experience to help maintain and service your vehicle. Oil changes, exhaust work, brakes, wheels and tires, and more. Notaboom Oil has you covered. Be sure to stop by the Royal Car Wash and keep your dirt, grime, and salt off your vehicle with the 2 automatic and 4 wand bays. Stop in today at Notaboom Oil and experience 4 generations of personal service.
Welcome back here, folks, to Orange City. The score is 6-1. All 6 innings for the Panthers coming in the top of the third inning as they had 10 batters see at-bats and ended up with 4 hits, 6 runs, and including Wyatt Husinga stealing home for one of those runs.
Leading off for the Knights, the catcher, number 2, Brady Bogert.
Now leading off for the Knights, the catcher, number 2, Brady Bogert. Bogert's the 9-hole hitter. So it'll be 9 top 2 for the Knights in this inning. First pitch now from Nissen, high and inside, ball number 1. We'll see how the Knights can respond here in the bottom of the third after a rough top of the third. The 1-0 pitch swung on, and that's going to be a little bit too high and a little bit too weak, so it's going to be a pop out to the second baseman from Bogard for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the order, Braden Bosma. He's currently 1 for 1 with a single, and he's also the individual who came around to score for the Knights. So Bosma now up to bat for the second time this game. First pitch to Bosma. Inside, ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Just high. So counts now 2-0 to Bosma. The 2-0 delivery. Swing, high chopper to third base. Running in on it. The throw on the run. And got him by a step. Nice play there by the third baseman, Cook of the Panthers. And that's going to be a 5-3 put out for the second out of the bottom of the third inning. Now Graydon Van Essen, the pitcher, going to be up. He's 1 for 1 with a single, and he was stranded on third there at the top of the first inning. Excuse me, bottom of the first inning there. Now Van Essen up to bat with 2 down and nobody on base here in the bottom of the third. First pitch from Nissen is going to be high and inside, ball number 1. Counts now 1-0. The 1-0 delivery, swung on, fouled out of play. Counts now 1-1 to Van Essen. Now the 1-1 pitch, breaking ball, and garners a check swing, foul ball that goes into the Panthers dugout. One-two is the count with 2 down as Nissen steps off the rubber. So we'll reset here. 2 down, nobody on for Van Essen. Little pitcher-pitcher heads-up duel in the top of the third. And a swing and a foul tip for Van Essen. The 1-2 pitch, and that's a swing and a pop up high on the infield. Catcher's going to call everyone off, and it's going to be a pop out from Van Essen to the catcher for the third out of this inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. 1-2-3. The side retired in order from Unity. Kingsley Pearson going to be up to bat next here in the top of the fourth inning. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Only Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way, actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid.
Mm-mm.
Unity Christian is proud to have these businesses as partners, helping to ensure the success of our students now and into the future.
And welcome back here, folks, as we're going to get the top of the fourth inning underway, and it's going to be the pitcher, Jackson Nissen, Cook, and then Landon Howe, the first baseman. So 2-3-4 for the Panthers. And a very, very successful inning last inning, scoring 6 runs on 4 hits. And now this is going to be struck into the gap, but a nice reaction there by the right fielder and a catch on the run. So a fly out to start off here at the top of the fourth. Now Cook, the third baseman, going to be up to bat. He's currently 1 for 1 with a sacrifice and also a single and an RBI as well with the sac fly. First pitch, swung on, chopped to the third base coaching box there down the third base line. So counts 0-1 now to Cook. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball, just outside, counts now 1-1 to Cook. The 1-1. It's going to be a ball in the dirt. Counts now 2-1 to Cook. Now the 2-1 pitch from Van Essen. Swung on, fired into the gap. Center fielder's going to have an opportunity to make a play and is able to do so there. So it's going to be a fly out to center for the second out. And so far, 2 for 2 down in order go the Panthers in the top of the fourth. Now Landon Howe, the first baseman, going to be up to bat. And he's currently 1 for 2 with a strikeout, a single, and also came around to score there in the top of the third. Swing and a miss, first pitch for Howe. Counts now 0-1 with 2 down and nobody on. As it looks like Van Essen has picked up right where he left off there in the second inning. The 0-1. Breaking ball, and that's high and outside. Counts 1-1 now. One pitch outside for a ball. Counts 2-1. Two-one pitch to Howe. Swung on, foul tipped to the Panthers dugout. Counts 2-2. And now an opportunity for Van Essen to retire the side in order. Two down, nobody on. Counts 2-2. Payoff pitch for Van Essen. And it's just high. Now a full count, 3-2. And we apologize there, folks. The sun just about to go down below the trees. That'll fix our view of the field here a little bit, so bear with us here. Full count, 2 down. And ball just high, so it's going to be a walk for Landon Howe. Now Jamison Sistrunk going to be up to bat. He's 1 for 1 with a single, a walk. He has 1 RBI, 1 stolen base, and also came around to score there in the top of the third. So Sistrunk going to try to stay perfect here on the night. First pitch is going to be a pop-up high, and center fielder is going to call off the left fielder, and that's going to be a fly out to center. So no runs scored on no hits, no errors, 1 runner stranded on base for the Panthers. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be back for the bottom of the fourth inning as Unity, they've got some things to do here and some runs to make up. We'll see if they can do it here coming up next.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work. last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Orange City Area Health Systems team of physical therapists and sports medicine physicians offer a broader range of evaluation and treatment for injuries. Our doctors have expert training in musculoskeletal ultrasound, which helps diagnose the cause of the problem, allowing them to provide more precise treatments. Often a combination of medical treatment and therapy is used to produce the optimal outcome. Get back to feeling and performing your best faster with the sports medicine team at Orange City Area Health System.
Welcome back here, folks, as that sun just about to dip below the trees here in the next few minutes. So I bet here in the middle of this inning we'll get a little bit better picture there to see. But starting off this inning for Unity Christian, it's going to be Dylan Bosma, then DeYoung and Hall. So 3-4-5 as Bosma tonight's 0 for 1 with a ground out to third base. First pitch from Nissen is going to be ball just outside. Counts now 1-0 to Bosma. .1-0 pitch is just low again. Now 2-0 is the count. .2-0 pitch from Nissen. Swung on, fouled. Out of play down the third base line. Counts now 2-1 to Bosma. Excuse me. Now the 2-1 pitch from Jackson Nissen on its way. And grounded right back to the pitcher and through to the second baseman. Too slow on the throw, so it's going to be an infield single there for Dylan Bosma. And just the third hit of the game for the Knights, but could not have come at a better time here as the leadoff hitter. And in an inning after throwing up a 0 down by 5 runs. So now Bosma on first base, and DeYoung is the left fielder wearing 23. He's going to be up to bat now, the 4-hole hitter. As Bosma's got speed, we'll see if he uses it. First pitch is outside a fastball, counts 1-0 to DeYoung. .1-0 pitch, swung on, and that's skied to right field, caught on the run by the right fielder. And that's a fly out for the first out of this inning here in the bottom of the fourth. Now Austin Hall going to be the batter. He's the second baseman wearing number 29 tonight. And with one down and a runner on first base, Hall is going to try to do his part here for the Knights. First pitch, it's a breaking ball in there for strike number 1 to Hall. .01 on its way, off goes Bosma, throw down to second base. It would have been in time, but it was a low throw there, and not able to pick that one. And that was going to be the second strike of this inning. So count is now 0-2 to Hall with a runner at second base after Bosma picked up the stolen base. Now the 0-2 pitch from Nissen. Swung on, grounded to shortstop, deep in the hole. He's going to try to throw him out from deep. No chance, another infield single. And so 2 infield singles so far is how Unity Christian is going to start off this inning. But with one down, runners at first and second now, Kyan Emmelkamp, the designated hitter, up to bat. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging in the bottom of the second inning. Now first pitch on its way to Emmelkamp. And looked like he was going to offer the bunt, but pulled it back. It's a called strike one regardless. Counts 0-1 now. Now the 0-1 pitch from Nissen. It's just outside. Counts now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch swung on, skied to right field. Right fielder running in on it, catches it and tags up to third base. Caught in the pickle now. And now back to second. Runner on his way to third. Pump fake. And now going back the other way. And now out of the baseline. And eventually tagged out is Bosma there. So that'll be the third out of the inning. It was a fly out there to right field. And then Bosma going to be tagged out there at second. So it was 2 hits, no runs scored, 1 left on base, and no errors. So as it stands, score is still 6-1 in favor of Kingsley Pearson. We're going to take a short commercial break and be right back.
You can't replace the peace of mind that comes with knowing your animal is in good hands. Central Veterinary Clinic has been serving Sioux Center and the surrounding area for over 60 years. With a staff of 11 veterinarians, you can be sure you're getting the right care when you need it. Whether it's your companion animal or a production animal operation, Central Veterinary is committed to staying up to date on the most current medical advances and knowledge to provide your animal with the best care. See what the professionals at Central Veterinary have to offer you at centralveterinaryclinic.com. Since 1998, Ground Effects in Sioux Center has been Northwest Iowa's premier landscaping and garden center, providing a full variety of trees, shrubs, perennials, and annuals. Visit scgroundeffects.com and use their plant finder tool to help you find the perfect plant for your home. Ground Effects also has a full staff of experts and designers to turn your landscaping dreams into a reality. Come see what Ground Effects in Sioux Center has to offer.
Center fielder wearing number 1, Kevin Wright. First pitch now to Wright, swing and a miss. So that's going to start off 0-1 to the first batter of this inning for the pitcher, Graydon Van Essen. Now the 0-1 pitch from Van Essen on its way. Swing, foul tip, and out of play. Counts now 0-2. Great job there by Van Essen to get ahead of the batter once again. And again, Van Essen's been able to do that, but has had trouble kind of finishing the at-bat here. So we'll hope that he can get his first out of this inning right here. The pitch, just high, counts now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and fouled off. And that's just credit to Kingsley Pearson as well, because that's exactly what they do a lot of. It might not be a particularly good pitch, but it will be a strike, so they foul it off. And count is going to remain at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Van Essen. Breaking ball, and again a foul tip, so going to stay alive is Kevin Wright. And the 1-2 going to be fouled off. So now this is going to be the 7th pitch of this at-bat. A nice quality at-bat for Kevin Wright so far to lead things off for the Panthers here in the top of the 5th. Payoff pitch once more for Van Essen just outside. Count now 2-2. Two-two pitch on its way, and this one swung and lined into left field. So after a 9-pitch at-bat, Kevin Wright, the center fielder, hits a line drive single to left field to start off the inning for the Panthers. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Heisinga, is going to be up. He's wearing number 24 tonight, and with nobody out, a runner on first base. First pitch is just high, counts 1-0. And a pickoff move now from the lefty over to first. Kevin Wright's going to stay safe there at first base. Now the 1-0 pitch on its way for Van Essen. Off right goes to second, and it's going to be an excellent hit and run executed right down the line. A nice little grounder, and the throw to third base is not in time. So a hit and run executed to perfection. Kevin Wright from first to third, and Heisinga is going to be at first base now. So 2 outs so far, or 2 hits rather, to start things off here for the Panthers in the top of the 5th inning. And now Colin Kurtz going to be up to bat. He's currently 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch and then also has a walk. So 2 for 2 in terms of getting on base. And with nobody down, runner at first and third, a big opportunity once more for the Panthers. On the way to first base is, and it's going to be a bunt single, a beautiful bunt single there for Colin Kurtz. And 3 consecutive hits to start things off for the Panthers. Bases are loaded, nobody down. And once again, Clausen is going to be up to bat. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out to shortstop and a fly out to the left fielder. First pitch now to Wyatt Clausen. Swing and a miss. And Van Essen going to start things off 0-1 to Clausen. Now the 0-1 pitch, it's a breaking ball just outside, so now 1-1. One pitch in there, called strike 2. No swing offer there by Clausen, and now the count's 1-2 with bases loaded and nobody out. Now the 1-2 pitch. Van Essen, breaking ball, and this one is going to be pop fly and almost caught there in foul territory by the first baseman. And that would have been an acrobatic catch to say the least, but it's going to be new life here for Clausen. Count's going to remain 1-2. Count's now 1-2. Nobody gone. Runners on every base here for the Panthers. That pitch again fouled off. I wish we had a counter on how many foul balls the Panthers have fouled off. That's what seems like they do best, is they just keep the at-bat alive. And, credit to Van Essen. He is throwing strikes. The Panthers just fouling him away or getting hits. And there we go. That's going to be a strikeout swinging for Van Essen for the first out of this inning. And that's going to be the 3rd strikeout of the game for Van Essen. And now we're going to get a mound visit from head coach Skylar Wheeler, so that means a pitching change is going to be made. As it appears like we're going to have Austin Wieringa. He is the former right fielder. So Wieringa is now going to pitch. And then we'll see where everyone else is at in just a moment. We had a couple of Knights go into the dugout. I'm assuming one of them, yes, was the former pitcher, Van Essen. So we'll see where he's going to go. He's going to go to first base. That's kind of his normal position. So Van Essen will go to first. And Wieringa is going to be pitching now.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
And welcome back here, folks, as Austin Wieringa is just starting things off here, getting his last couple of warm-up pitches in. So how it's going to be is Wieringa moves from right field to the mound, and then the original first baseman, Harskamp, is going to go in the dugout, so they're going to lose their DH. Emmelkamp is now in right field, and then at first base is the former pitcher, Graydon Van Essen. And now Easton Nissen, the top of the order, up to bat here for the Panthers, and that's going to be a ball just low, counts 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, just low, counts now 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, and that's in there, called strike one, counts now 2-1 to Easton Nissen here in the top of the fifth. The 2-1 pitch, just outside, counts 3-1 now. And they're going to say it was a balk. And so on the balk, the run's going to come in from third, and then runners from first advance to second, from second to third. So it's a balk call. Count's going to remain 2-1. And now that's going to be a ball outside, so now that's 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch, and fouled off. So now a full count to Easton Nissen. Now the 3-2 full count, one down, and it's a ball in the dirt. So it's going to be a walk for Easton Nissen. And that reloads the bases for the Panthers. Now it's Jackson Nissen, the pitcher, up to bat, wearing the 1 jersey today. And tonight already Nissen is 1 for 3, and he's going to ground one first pitch to second base, one out at 2, and gets the second one at first base. So it's a nice double play there for the Knights, and that's going to end the inning.
Panthers score 1 run off of 3 hits and no errors, and we go to the bottom of the 5th.
So it's a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. As it stands, 1 run scored on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Again, we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the bottom of the 5th inning. And welcome back here, folks, as we are now going to get resumed here, almost getting ready here for the bottom of the 5th inning now, and it's going to be for Unity Christian batting first, the pitcher, Austin Wieringa, then Van Ginkel, then Bogard. So Wieringa, Van Ginkel, Bogard, 7, 8, 9 for Unity Christian to start things off here, and it's still going to be Jackson Nissen on the bump for the Panthers. Nissen's been very, very effective. Only allowed 1 run, only allowed 4 hits, and then only 1 error perpetrated by the Panthers as well. So definitely a good game so far for Kingsley Pearson, and Unity going to try to turn the tables here, I'm sure, the rest of the game. Now Austin Wieringa going to lead things off from the left-handed batter's box for the Knights here in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch, and it's going to be low and in the dirt. Count is 1-0 to Wieringa. 1-0 pitch, swung on, grounded to second base. No, first base. Now the second baseman gets it. And so it's going to be an error there on the first baseman. Now the second error of the game. So Wieringa is now going to reach on the error to first base. Now Ethan Van Ginkel, the center fielder, up to bat with a runner on first base and nobody down. First pitch to Van Ginkel in there for a strike number 1. No swing offered. So now it's going to be 0-1, nobody down, and a runner on first for the Knights. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball, and just caught the inside part of the plate, says home plate umpire Mark Zomi. So it's going to be now 0-2 count to Van Ginkel. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss in the dirt. And even though it was a drop third strike, that first base is occupied. So it's going to be a strikeout swinging for Van Ginkel for the first out of the inning. And now Bogard is going to be up. He's the catcher, wearing number 2. And he is going to be batting in the 9-hole spot for the Knights tonight. So now 9 top is going to be what's coming up next for Unity Christian, with 1 down and a runner on first. First pitch, breaking ball in there, called strike 1 to Bogard. Oh, 1 pitch, just outside, counts now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, swung on, popped up to the shortstop. And now it's going to be a double play as he didn't run it out to first. And with 1 out, an awesome play there by Kingsley Pearson as Easton Nissen noticed that the the runner was not running it out to first. He let the ball drop and then turned the double play. That's high-level baseball there from Kingsley Pearson. And we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Unity Christian is proud to have these businesses as partners, helping to ensure the success of our students now and into the future. Since 1961, Notaboom Oil has proudly served Orange City and the surrounding area with a conveniently located full-service station. Notaboom Oil doesn't stop there. The Notaboom Oil mechanics use their 100 years of combined experience to help maintain
And welcome back here, folks. Now Cook is going to be the first batter for the Panthers. First pitch is going to garner a swing and a miss from Cook, and going to start things off 0-1. Score currently 7-1. Here in the top of the 6th inning, now a foul ball. Counts now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Wieringa, and it's a breaking ball just high. Counts now 1-2. And now that got to be a ball as well, so. And swing and a miss there for Cook for the first strikeout and first out of this inning. Now Landon Howe up to bat for the Panthers. First pitch, and it's going to be popped up and out of play, so count's going to be 0-1 to start things off here at the top of the 6th inning. And with one down, currently Landon Howe is 1 for 2 with a single, a walk. He came around to score once and also a strikeout. So now a 1-1 count with one down and nobody on. Wieringa with the pitch just outside, counts now 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a high chopper to third base. Bosma charges on the run and to first base for the putout. And that was a great play there by Braden Bosma for the 5-3 putout for the second out of this inning. Now Jamison Sistrunk up to bat. So far Jamison's 1 for 2. He has a single, a walk, a stolen base, a fly out to center, and a run scored. First pitch, swing and a miss. As Wieringa is definitely settling in here. And his first full inning of work, 0-1. And no swing there, counts 1-1. Now the 1-1 is just outside. Now 2-1. Now the 2-1 just high. Now 3-1. Three-one pitch, and this is swung on, fouled out of play. Count is now full to Jamison Sistrunk. Payoff pitch now. Swing and line to center field. Center fielder able to get into position and make the play. So 1, 2, 3 go the Panthers. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We're going to be back after a short commercial break with the bottom of the 6th inning.
Only Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way, actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid.
Bottom 6. And welcome back here.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
The heavy equipment program at NCC is the only heavy equipment program in the state of Iowa that actually teaches kids how to run large industrial equipment and get them out on the job site. We'd really like you to come take a visit. It'd be nice to meet you.
And welcome back here, folks. 7-1 is the score. And now the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's going to be the top of the order, Braden Bosma up to bat first. So 1, 2, 3, Bosma, Van Essen, and then Bosma. Right now, Braden Bosma currently 1 for 2 with a single, and he was the individual that came around to score for the Knights. And first pitch to Bosma is going to be way inside. He has to duck out of the way. Counts 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch, just outside, counts now 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch from Nissen, just high, counts now 3-0. And now 3-0 is the count. The pitch from Nissen, right down the middle, strike one. Counts now 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch on its way, just high, so it's going to be a walk to lead things off for Braden Bosma. Now up to bat, Graydon Van Essen. Now at first base after starting the game on the bump. And Van Essen currently 1 for 2 with a single and a pop out to the catcher. Counts now 1-0 with a runner on first base and nobody gone. Bosma's got wheels. We'll see if he uses them. And he does not. Ball number 2. Counts 2-0 now. Now the 2-0, and that's going to be low just outside, counts 3-0, and that's going to be the second consecutive now 3-0 to start off a batter for the pitcher Nissen. And I doubt we'll see a swing here. But it's going to be a called strike one. Counts now 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. And just outside, now the second straight walk to start off this inning for Jackson Nissen. And Unity Christian now runners at first and second with nobody down. And now head coach Taylor Duskett is going to take a mound visit here. So we'll take a short commercial break, and we'll be back here with the rest of this ball game.
Unity Christian is proud to have these businesses as partners, helping to ensure the success of our students now and into the future.
AgriVision Equipment and ExactEmerge planter technology is here to help you maximize your yield and efficiency, along with a proven 8 bushel per acre yield advantage because of the pinpoint accuracy of seed depth and placement. You can cover 50 acres per hour without compromising your stand. We know the risk of planting outside the optimal planting window, so don't let the weather control your bottom line. When you partner with AgriVision Equipment, you get access to the best service and technology support in the area. And visit any one of our 15 locations today to learn more about our large selection of new and used planters. AgriVision Equipment, focused on your future.
And welcome back here, folks, as head coach Taylor Duskett just got done talking with Nissen just a little bit. And now Dylan Bosma is going to be up to bat here with nobody out and runners at first and second. First pitch to Dylan Bosma is low for a ball one. One-0 pitch. Inside, but a called strike one. Counts 1-1 now. Now the 1-1 pitch to Bosma. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Swing and a miss. Counts now 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch on the way from Nissen. And it's low and in the dirt. Great stop there by the catcher. Counts now 2-2. Now the 2-2 delivery from Nissen. It's a breaking ball, and it's popped up high. On the run is the center fielder, and makes the catch on the sprint. So that's going to be a fly out to center for Dylan Bosma for the first out of this inning. And now to bat, it's going to be Jonah DeYoung, the left fielder wearing 23. He's going to have one down and runners at first and second. And DeYoung currently 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field. Also a sacrifice fly RBI to left field. And now DeYoung has an opportunity here for the second RBI of his game and also the second RBI for the team, as that first pitch is going to be a ball just outside. Counts 1-0 to DeYoung. Now the 1-0 pitch is going to be low. Counts now 2-0. The 2-0 pitch swung on, skied to right field. Right fielder can't make a play, and so it's going to be a single for DeYoung. And now bases are juiced for the Knights now. with only one away. And now up to bat is going to be Austin Hall. He's the second baseman. He's currently 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out to second base.
Number 29, Austin Hall.
Now the second baseman, Hall, with runners on every corner. And only one away. The pitch from Nissen. Inside, ball number 1. Now the 1-0 delivery from Nissen. Swung on and fouled. Counts now 1-1 to Austin Hall. Counts now 1-1 with one away. Runners on every base for Austin Hall. The delivery. It's a breaking ball, and that's chopped slowly to first base, and smart there for the first baseman to let that roll foul. So counts now 1-2. One-two pitch on the way from Nissen. Kicks, deals, swing and a miss. And that's going to be a strikeout now with 2 outs in this inning. Jackson Nissen needs one more out to keep Unity out of the score column this inning. And conversely, Unity Christian really needed to put some runs on the scoreboard. They did there in the bottom of the first, but never since. Big opportunity here for Emmelkamp, the first baseman now. Kyan Emmelkamp, first pitch inside, but a called strike 1. Now the 0-1 from Nissen. And it's a fastball. Swing and a miss, strike number 2. 0-2 count. Runners everywhere. 2 down. The Panthers trying to escape. Unity trying to do some damage. The delivery. And no swing offered. So that was a great way to hold back there from Emmelkamp. Counts now 1-2 as this inning is going to continue. Now the 1-2. And high and inside. Counts now 2-2. Emmelkamp having a quality at-bat here. Who's going to win this one? The 2-2 on its way from Jackson Nissen. And no swing offered. Ball just outside. So now Emmelkamp works the count full. And so with 2 down and the bases loaded into full count, the runners are going to be on the move on the pitch. Jackson Nissen kicks, deals, swing and a miss. Emmelkamp strikes out. And unfortunately, Unity going to leave 3 stranded on the bases and not able to score a run this inning. So no runs on 1 hit, 3 left on base, no errors. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we're going to begin the top of the 7th inning coming up next.
Since 1998, Ground Effects in Sioux Center has been Northwest Iowa's premier landscaping and garden center, providing a full variety of trees, shrubs, perennials, and annuals. Visit scgroundeffects.com and use their plant finder tool to help you find the perfect plant for your home. Ground Effects also has a full staff of experts and designers to turn your landscaping dreams into a reality. Come see what Ground Effects in Sioux Center has to offer. Since 1998, Ground Effects in Sioux Center has been Northwest Iowa's premier landscaping and garden center, providing a full variety of trees, shrubs, perennials, and annuals. Visit scgroundeffects.com and use their plant finder tool to help you find the perfect plant for your home. Ground Effects also has a full staff of experts and designers to turn your landscaping dreams into a reality. Come see what Ground Effects in Sioux Center has to offer.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here, and we're going to begin the final inning of play here, assuming that we don't have a tie after the end of this inning. So right now, 7-1 is the score, and now up to bat, Kevin Wright. Wright is currently 1 for 2. He has a single, a pop out to third base, a walk. He's come around to score twice, and now a 1-0 count. Now the 1-0 pitch is fouled off down the third base line. Counts 1-1 now for Kevin Wright. One delivery. Now a swing at a ground ball to shortstop. Throw across the diamond to first, and Kevin Wright's got speed, but not that quick, as a 6-3 putout for the first out of the top of the 7th. Now Heisinger up to bat. He's currently 2 for 3 with a single, a double, and also he had that bases clearing 3 RBI double. Now 0-1, it was a bunt attempt that was foul. So now 0-1, Huizinga is going to go back to the batter's box. The 0-1 delivery from Wieringa. Swing and a miss. Counts now 0-2. Wieringa versus Huizinga here. 0-2 is the count. 1 down, nobody on for the Panthers. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And now that's the second out of the top of the 7th inning. So Colin Kurtz, the second baseman, going to get a chance now. He's currently 1 for 1 tonight with a single, a hit by pitch. He's also walked. He has 2 stolen bases on the night as well. First pitch. And that's going to be a ball. Counts 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And that's low. And now 2-0 is the count. Now the 2-0 delivery. Now 3-0. And if Colin Kurtz can work a walk here, he'll stay perfect on the night. And he does. So that's his second walk of the game. He's 1 for 1 at bat-wise. On base percentage, he's 4 for 4. With his plate appearances, he's gotten on base every single time, but has not yet come around to score. So now Wyatt Clausen, the catcher, wearing number 4 jersey up to bat with a runner at first base and 2 down. He bends out of the way from a high fastball. Counts 1-0. Now the 1-0 delivery, and that's a swing and a slow grounder to second base. He tags the runner, and it's going to be out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. And we will be right back here with the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for Unity Christian coming up next.
Unity Christian is proud to have these businesses as partners, helping to ensure the success of our students now and into the future. All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
And welcome back here, folks. We are about to get the bottom of the 7th inning underway. Current score 7-1 in favor of the visiting Kingsley River Valley Panthers. And now up to bat here, leading off, it's going to be 7, 8, and 9 for Unity Christian. So Austin Wieringa, Ethan Van Ginkel, and then Brady Bogard.
Austin Wieringa.
And Jackson Nissen still in the game, but he's going to step off the mound as his catcher's having a little bit of difficulty with his equipment. So he's going to try to fix that here. Alrighty, and as we see Jackson Nissen. And looks like we're good to go. First pitch now on its way to Wieringa. Breaking ball just high out of the zone, counts 1-0. Now 1-1 after the swing and the miss from Wieringa. Now the 1-1 in there, now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Just low, now ball 2. 2-2 now the count. Now the 2-2 delivery. Swung on, popped up. It's going to be a tough play for the shortstop, unable to make it. And that's going to be a single to lead off the bottom of the 7th inning for the Knights. Alrighty, now to bat, it's Ethan Van Ginkel with nobody down and Austin Wieringa on first base. And it's going to hit the batter, but he did offer the bunt at the pitch, so it's actually going to be a strike. So counts now 0-1 to Van Ginkel. And now Van Ginkel's going to offer a bunt, pull it back. Counts 1-1 now. Now the 1-1 just outside. Counts now 2-1. And now the 2-1 delivery from Nissen. And that's high and inside. Counts now 3-1. Now the 3-1 delivery from Nissen. Swing and a miss. Now full count, 3-2. Now the full count delivery. Swing and a miss. Down goes Van Ginkel. And that's going to be the first out of this bottom of the 7th inning. Now up to bat the 9-hole hitter, Brady Bogard. Now this pitch is going to be grounded to third base, and it's going to be an error by the second baseman. That was going to be, looked like an easy out at second, but the second baseman's going to drop that. So it's going to be a fielder's choice for Brady Bogard, and then Waringa's going to be safe at second on the error. And now, just like that, one down. Runners at first and second now. And now top of the order for the Knights, Braden Bosma. Breaking ball in there to Bosma for strike number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Counts now 0-2. Now the 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Bosma goes down on strikes. And now with 2 down, runner at first and second, Drayden Van Essen going to be the last chance here for Unity Christian. First pitch in there, strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch from Nissen. Breaking ball just high, counts 1-1 now. Now the 1-1 pitch, 2 down, and just high, counts now 2-1 to Van Essen. And now Nissen's going to step off the rubber. And free set here, counts still 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here, Unity Christian down by 6 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance here. Swing and a miss from Van Essen. Counts now 2-2. Now the 2-2 delivery from Nissen. Just high, counts now full, 3-2. Now the full count delivery, and that's foul tipped. So, gonna stay alive are the Knights. And now a mound visit here from the catcher on the full count. And Easton Nissen going to join the conversation here with And now a 3-2 full count with 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning as Unity Christian trying to stay alive any way they can, down by 6 runs. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. And that will do it here in Orange City. Unity Christian falling to Kingsley Pearson by a score of 7-1. And I'm Caleb Claycamp. This was Fuller Digital Solutions, Unity Christian versus Kingsley Pearson River Valley Varsity Baseball. I'll be back tomorrow to stream Unity Christian. Sibley O'Cheeden going to come to town here, so I will be streaming that game, so tune in tomorrow as well. And that's going to do it. We'll see you tomorrow night.